Now 54% from the field. Good shots.
This guy hasn't had many shots.
Here's Coyle.
He can shoot it.
A three.
And he can shoot it. He kept active, ran him off Mulvey, and drilled.
Boxed out by Fulafak.
Great look, though.
Siena.
Where are you?
With confidence. It's Coyle. Nylon on a triple.
Where is the D?
Cover a lot of ground. But you got to attack this zone with the pass or the dribble.
Oh, that's really deep. Coyle! A long-distance connection.
Or that.
If they get it around the horn.
Schultz looking for an opening. Takes one. Met there by Boozer. Kick. Coyle. He sticks it.
Just get it to him.
And those were big.
Coyle. High arcing three is in. Brendan Coyle, the team's leader in
threes, but Siena's attacking this zone very well.
Coyle, another chance from deep. He hits again. Brendan Coyle builds the lead to 9.
Watching these two teams battle it out tonight, just Siena looked like they're ready just to win this game in the first 8 minutes, but the character of Merrimack really has been impressive, getting back in this game, sticking to their guns, adjusting their zone defense, and then starting to attack the paint a little bit more, which opens up the perimeter.
Coyle will take his third free throw here momentarily to try to get this lead up to 11 again. The captain sinks all three.
Well, it's nice when you have a private shooting coach as your head coach, and the guy's name is Jared. Those easy shots at the rim.
Coyle, an 80% shooter from the line, gets the first. 20 years ago today, to a semifinal round win against Georgetown, and then a day later, led Syracuse to the Big East title. His team 34.
Now a touch for Coyle. What an X factor he can be a day after knocking down.
Both of those guys, former ball players, love this time of year in the competition factor.
Fulafak going at Rollins. The cutter is Coyle. He's got all 5 for the Saints.
He did such a great job just waiting.
Great job there on the defensive end, just walling up, using your body.
These two teams met once during the regular season. It was a 67-50 Siena win as Brendan Coyle starts our scoring with it.
Coach Lynn understands what it takes to win in the tournament.
Coyle running around screens, gets the 3 to fall.
X factor with the knockdown, and he looks over at his coach.
Offense by Schultz. Here he comes the other way. Justice Schultz in transition. Can't finish, but good hustle from Coyle.
Excellent job by Schultz on the defensive end. Oftentimes as a small guard.
Balance a little bit here in the first half, and that was a big-time shot.
And when you're a champion, you know how to step up.
Coyle buries it from straight away, and he's got it going with 3 threes.
And Coyle said, oh.
A lot of players in this league fall into that matchup nightmare category because they can play multiple positions. Coyle had it going. He knew the moment it left his hands.
The work never lies.
They go to Fulafak, running 2 different defenders at him. Great pass to Coyle. Big 3, Brendan Coyle.
Again, Eddie, I've been around this thing for a little bit.
Person that he is, underscoring that whatever they're trying to work through is of no fault of Antonio Chandler.
He was honored before the game in the Senior Day ceremony, as was Brendan Coyle, who knocks down the 3.
Zone at him and force them a little bit further off of the line. But tilling the line, square to the basket, they're hitting him.
Coyle nails the 3 on his Senior Day. Second 3 of the game. Bali, his first shot attempt of the game. Coyle all alone for 3. He got it.
Point field goal percentage, teams haven't closed out as aggressively. He's already knocked down 3 in this one, got the aggressive closeout, and earned a trip to the free throw line.
And he remains a very good free throw shooter for him. Koulibaly a little bit about making 3-pointers, 400 in his career with the Orange, a school record. Coyle, 3 for 3. He's got 12 points. Coyle steps into another three. It's good! Brendan Coyle, his 4th of the game. They played here against St. Peter's. The 10 boards is a career high for Mulvey. Folafak inside. Folafak skips it for Coyle. Another 3. He got it. Rider season regardless, they did not qualify for the MAC tournament. They come in last place. Folafak, nice feed to Coyle. He'll lay it up and in. 20 points for Brendan Coyle. 3rd time this year he's gone over.
Well under 30% from the field so far.
They were really efficient. Again, a team that doesn't shoot a lot of threes. They were 7 for 14. Now this Coyle guy, an experienced player, we talked about his.
As you referenced, hasn't been shooting the ball well from the outside either. So if you're St. Peter's, force him to make that shot versus giving him the opportunity at 3 from the free throw line.
And he's gotten to the free throw line very infrequently. He's been 6 points against Merrimack on Friday, 2 out of 10 from 3.
And he had a look at the end of regulation to win it for Siena.
Also struggled in his first game against, but he's already made 2 free throws here. 3 for 3 for Brendan Coyle. Quick start here. Doty didn't want to shoot from the free throw line. Coyle banks it in. Brendan Coyle caught it. He banks in the 3.
Going through that with us today. He knows the challenge in front of his team tonight. 5 to shoot. Coyle connects.
Brendan Coyle has had his ups and downs with consistency from the three-point line.
First matchup between the two teams. The Warriors tag Siena with a 29-10 lead early on, and Coyle hits again from downtown. The lead at 8.
Another good look by Blackwell. Halfway down, popped out.
Blackwell 0 for 5 in a ball game. There's Coyle looking for the net.
Yeah, Coyle finally got one to go down. Set his feet.
Got 7 boards and 6 assists.
Yeah, he's got quite a stat line. He's been really, really good.
Coyle for 3. Second one of the game.
Yeah, Coyle, again, that's an area where he's
rankings. By themselves a good defensive team, but again, offensively been shooting a very high percentage this year as Coyle gets the layup.
Quality pass.
Similar about Bashir Mason and St. Peter's under him is, going back to the days at Wagner, this is how his teams played, the same way that St. Peter's is now. And that's just
precise with their passing. There's a lot of loose passes, and Iona taking advantage.
The three-pointer drops for Brendan Coyle, and he's one of the keys here tonight for Siena.
Brendan Coyle.
4.4 points a game. He's already exceeded that here.
Coyle for 3. It's pure. Brendan Coyle onto the score sheet.
That's an extreme.
We'll try to cut into it. Clean block. Coyle cleans up the mess. Bucket and 1.
A lot of bodies on the floor for both teams. Seen the skating rink down at the plaza. Do kids play basketball in the driveways anymore?
Typically not in January in upstate New York.
I mean, you were in Evans.
This one hasn't scored since. Schultz with 12 to shoot. Coyle gets to the glass and scores.
What great vision by Schultz. Got jammed up 8 feet. Outcome with this kid.
Yep.
Things bounce his way because he hustles.
The foul that took us to a break was the 7th team foul, so a 1-and-1 for Brendan Coyle. No doubt. On the second, Siena now has its largest lead of the game.
Ball's out of bounds, not even a foul, so both these teams are still feeling each other out, but great play by Benjamin already early.
6 points, 3 for 3 from the field for Benjamin. Coyle's first 3-ball of the game is good. You were talking about the front court. A note on the back court. Braden Sparks picked up his second personal foul as we went to a timeout. It was on Gavin Doty, who is shooting 3 free throws. Top scorer in the MAC is on the bench.
Yeah, Coach Casey thought he hit the ball, didn't think he fouled Coyle, but sometimes things don't go your way right there, especially when a guy you're pretty early still in this first half, I imagine.
Coyle gets them all. Siena in front by 5.
43 points per game coming from those three guys. So, where Siena has Sparks on the bench with 2 fouls, it's got to make a little run here.
Coyle rolling his way to the basket and scores. Full of fact, the Stags have played 11 players. Short bench for Coach McNamara. We've only seen 2 subs off of the bench. Coyle, from distance, it's good. The Saints have led by as many as 14 in this half. Coyle looking for back-to-back triples. Yes, he does.
We're going over walkthrough stuff, so telling a team, hey, box out, instead of showing them, it's always tough, but Siena's done a good job.
1-and-1 for Coyle makes the first. Gets the bonus as well, 16 points for Coyle. Eight-point Siena lead, 90 seconds to go. Schultz, the kick out to Coyle for 3. You bet! Brendan Coyle with a big time.
Year, my friend, I think you and I did that game when they lost to Ryder in the 8-9 game in the MAC tournament on a last-second layup, but a renewed focus for a group this year, battling injuries as they get an early 3 from a wealthy in and out.
Excellent dribble drive action. That's a good look.
Schultz, Coyle. Here's Schultz, who has just been relentless. A team
attacks him.
Yeah, Manhattan did a great job identifying that early, and a good counter by Siena, like you mentioned.
I would take a guess in the scouting report on the second or third dribble. Make sure you attack them.
And Falafak in the game right now. I don't know when the last time I've done a game where 2 true freshmen were so impactful.
We rarely see it.
Maybe the 2 bigs at Fairfield we saw earlier this year.
2 good ones.
Jones' 3, Winston. His first foul.
Again, that's a tough matchup for Winston. Again, Winston guarding Coyle. Big time size difference, but he's playing.
Team to shoot. Doty down to Mulvey. Got Roxburgh in the air. He'll return it. Doty triple off the side rim left. 3, tries 3, puts it in.
Elliott with the spark. Again, you need that second unit spark. The lefty again knocks it down from 3-point range.
Manhattan has definitely found.
Or Eddie, pass, dunk.
Excellent ball movement again for Siena. 6:50 remaining.
Than any team in the league. Coyle straight away. Splash. Brendan Coyle knocks down his first shot. It's a couple games since returning from injury, inserted back into the starting 5 for tonight's game. Coyle looking for back-to-back, and he's got it.
From 3 this year, but he's having a very nice season again under Jerry McNamara, just under 10 points per game. Last year he averaged 13 points per game for the Saints ball club. They had a nice first season. With Donnie Lynn has the ultimate connectivity with his players on his team.
Siena's able to win the live ball there. Coyle 3 is good. Traffic and lost it. And Doty's got another 3-ball coming. This time short. Coyle offensive rebound.
Those are hustle plays. Those are winning plays. I'm not
have a cheat sheet for you. They should, because this is not a normal offense. But because we didn't have the coach, the quarterback communication, and the wristband, I would have to know the formations, personnel groups that went along with those formations.
Neck area of Henderson. How to let it go. Doty, hawked by Wilson. Long 3 by Coyle, got it. First 3 by Brendan Coyle. Ryder scored the first 5 of this half to get the game within 4. And now a Coyle 3 stretches the lead back. And Chandler cleans it up for the Saints. Schultz. Coyle wide open 3, got it. Second 3 of the half by Coyle. That one was left wide open.
Schultz. It's a 3. Brendan Coyle knocks it down. 1-point game with 7:26 to go. Into Coyle. for the lead. Brandon Coyle sticks to 3.
Fact going to work against Sam Alexis. Spinning baseline. Fall of Fact finds Coyle in the corner. That 3 will fall. And if you're Jerry McNamara, you're going to like how your team has come out of the locker down coming for Christian Jones. Averaging over 10 points per game the last 3 games. His inbound to Coyle, and Coyle steps in for the deep 2. Gets a little low 5 from his head coach on the run by.
Really good action, as he should. The mark no good. Long rebound to Jody. 2-on-2. Across midcourt, he pulls up and waits for help. Coyle steps into a 3. That's good.
And talk about Doty being patient. He could have tried to.
No good. Jones. Catch and release. Coyle for 3. That's good.
Getting out in transition again, the secondary break.
Schultz on the swing. Coyle knocks down the 3.
Great execution of that offense right there. A couple of.
He's been able to spin away from traffic and get a good look. Coyle pulls up and knocks it down. He's had a hot second half.
And that's, he hits one there. Turnover could have led to a 3-point play, but Coyle wasn't there. He gets to the line and makes the first one.
Right back to the inbounder, and Lucas just couldn't get it back there because of the way the double team came. And there was no other outlet for
it. Siena rotating to take away the inbounder, and they'll set up some.
The best thing for Siena, they can score with the clock stopped. Front end earns the back end for Coyle. He's up to 14.
Look for Siena to pressure again, try to force another turnover.
Chandler
rips it away. Saints have it. Schultz on the run. To Coyle, another open 3. Wouldn't miss 3 in a row. Brendan Coyle knocks down his first triple of the game. These are Division I athletes, and they're not just going to roll over. Saints have got to put the hammer down early. Coyle, contested 3 is good. Second of the game for Brendan Coyle. Under 14 to go here. Goodrick, who missed all 3 games in DC with a knee injury. Coyle splashes the 3. Brendan Coyle's third 3 of the game.
Syracuse Bond, even if you live in the area.
And of course, Greg Paulus chose Duke for his playing days, but then found his way back to Syracuse as a quarterback for his graduate season. College. Schultz, too strong this time, but Falafak keeps it alive. Coyle, bam! Brendan Coyle, the perimeter stroke.
Yeah, it's good to see it go in for Coyle.
C.J. Jones. Falafak, another offensive board. Coyle, rainbow. Brandon Coyle, oh, he's feeling it now. 10 to shoot for Jones. Coyle, catch and release, banks it home. Late on a Friday night, bank open.
Yeah, just the bank's open.
So 6-1 on the offensive glass. Coyle, got it. Brandon Coyle, slump no more. 11 points in the first half.
Yeah, he hoops in.
Coyle, the slash, and the float. Brandon Coyle inside and out.
Yeah, he's showing.
That's a tough assignment to try and D him up.
No doubt. It's a very tough matchup for a very skilled big.
Short corner jumper falls, and that long, never-ending possession resumes Saints there for the board.
You can see the way he's shooting it, Kevin. He's trying to aim it in. He's not just shooting it fluidly. He's trying to aim it through this.
Finally, a three goes down. It's Brendan Coyle. No surprise there. He goes to the line, one of the captains on this team, along with Marcus Jackson, who's unavailable in this game, both a couple Capital Region products.
Yeah. This is a kid who's really a sort of a central part of this program. Kids has been around the program for his entire career. And just one of those guys you like to see. Didn't play at all as a freshman, has worked, and turned himself into a very good Metro Atlantic Athletic Conference player.
Bounce pass, ill-advised.
No
turnover.
space. No space there. Those two guys were too close to one another offensively.
Saints looking to capitalize. That's a flush for Brendan Coyle.
Well, you got to respect his shooting ability. Important one for both sides.
85% shooter. 2 for 2 in the game. 2-possession lead.
This is where Siena having...
Extremely athletic player from East Chicago, Indiana. Coyle, the open three. He got it. Siena is just out of its mind right now. 9. That was on Kempson, his first. Coyle off the inbounds, knocks it down. Brendan Coyle with 5 points. And the Saints break a long score. Him a spot to land there. You're really risking injury there, that the jump shooter will land on your feet and turn his ankle. It's like a clear foul there by Kempson, just the sloppy closeout.
You know, but it happens so frequently because it's an earned reputation. You knock down as many three-pointers as Coyle has in his career, and that leads defenders to be more aggressive on the closeout than they would be with other players.
And after being in the top 50 in the country in three-point percentage last year, up over 40%, but doing well from the line now. 11 out of 13 from the stripe this season. All right, thanks, Joe. And Chuck Seifert and Siena have to be happy with how it's gone so far as Coyle shoots the three and starts the second half, extending the lead to the biggest of the game, 18 points.
Winding the clock down to single digits before they get a shot up. They'll do it here.
Now down to 7. Coyle left elbow jumper is good. Brendan Coyle extends the lead to double figures with 2:20 to go.
Skying for the rebound, only pulls down about 1 a game. Coyle steps into a 3-ball, got it! Coyle's first bucket of the game. The Saints.
Offense for defense here with Folefak and Chandler.
1 of 2 for Coyle. It's a 1-point game. Folefak sets a screen for Coyle, who comes Open, receives, 5 seconds. Coyle drives, gets up, the shot is good. Tied at 69, 2.7 seconds left. And Colgate takes.
Doty's shot is off the mark. Simmons kept the ball alive momentarily. Comes back, Coyle now for three.
Buddy Simmons might have been hooked as he was falling down the baseline. Mark Schmidt certainly.
Brendan Coyle, the 6'7" senior from Niskayuna, New York, just outside of Albany. Gets his first one. Team captain for a second straight year. Coming off a break winners per game last season.
I think any player would take that at the Division I level. That is some great shooting.
So 2 at the line for Coyle. He now hits. Schultz skips it out to Coyle for 3.
We talked about Coyle's 94-3 here, and this game, I mean, both teams playing so hard. I hope that's showing up on TV.
Here's Coyle for 3.
That's the one guy you cannot go underneath. Coach Schmidt very upset with the guy.
Doty tried to fight off the defense from Bowen. Rebound comes down to full effect. Doty with it with Coyle now for 3.
Yeah, Fallback's not tired. He just dove on the baseline and.
And of course, everybody had the question as Coyle launches the 3 and hits it. His first bucket, but everybody had the question, who's going to fill that big score? 5-0 run for Bryant. Into the game, Francis Fallafak gets it into the corner for Coyle, who knocks down his first 3 of the season.
With Siena, and we saw that some rotations were laid early in this first half that led to those easy baskets around the rim. A little bit quicker this time around.
Cannot leave him alone. Brendan Coyle was. Coyle, quick trigger 3, an air ball long, rebounded by Mulvey. Back to Coyle. Oh, what a finish and the foul. Brendan Coyle showing off. Coyle will go to the line, last year 75%. Nine points to lead all scorers. Saints winning the battle of the boards by 5 and only 2 turnovers compared to Bryant's 6. 3 shots coming up here for Coyle. At 15 points in the exhibition win. Had a 3 3-pointers against Bryant last year in that overtime win for Siena. 12 points overall in that game. Coyle, one of the 3 captains of this team, joining Marcus Jackson.
Coyle's much stronger this year. Coach McNamara said he's really improved his body the past couple of seasons to go along with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
Sinks all 3 free throws, 13 points now.